Love him or hate him, Donald Trump is one of the most polarizing and fascinating figures in business history. From skyscrapers to reality TV to the presidency, he's built a global brand around bold moves and bigger-than-life confidence. In this video, we break down the greatest business lessons you can learn from Donald Trump, and how you can apply them to grow your business or brand starting today. Welcome to Business Rocket Pro channel, where we make entrepreneurs and teach entrepreneurs to grow their businesses and themselves based on highly researched business topics from academia and industry. Lesson 1. Build a personal brand that sells. Donald Trump didn't just build buildings, he built Trump the brand. Whether it's Trump Hotels, Trump Steaks, or The Apprentice, his name alone added perceived value. This is one of his most powerful business strategies, turning yourself into a brand. A strong personal brand builds trust, confidence, and recognition. When people buy from you, they're not just buying your product, they're buying your reputation, your image, and the values your brand stands for. Trump constantly projected confidence, success, and luxury. Even if critics challenged the substance behind the brand, the image was undeniable. Entrepreneurs must learn to package their expertise and personality into a distinct brand that speaks to their market. Start by defining what you stand for. Are you bold, results-driven, or innovative? What words do you want people to associate with your name? Your social media, website, business card, and communication should reflect that identity consistently. Remember, people buy people first, then products. Trump built an empire around one name. So can you. Lesson 2. Master the art of the deal. One of Trump's best-selling books, The Art of the Deal, outlines his philosophy on negotiation and deal-making. Trump believes everything is negotiable, from property prices to political alliances. His key strategy? Start big. Ask for more than you expect. Trump often anchored deals with audacious proposals. This gave him room to compromise while still getting what he really wanted. He also believed in creating win-win scenarios, where the other party felt like they got something valuable too. But he never entered a negotiation without thoroughly understanding the other party's pressure points. The lesson here? Don't be afraid to negotiate boldly. Know your worth, understand the landscape, and don't settle too quickly. Success in business often comes from those willing to ask for more, walk away if needed, and close strong when the time is right. Deal-making is not just about money. It's about influence, timing, and confidence. Lesson 3. Think big, bigger than everyone else. Trump's motto has always been think big. He never settled for small wins or local fame. He wanted global impact, billion-dollar deals, and iconic towers. In business, playing small is a losing strategy. If your goals don't scare you, they're probably not big enough. Trump's thinking was often seen as arrogant, but in reality, it was a strategic tool. Big ideas inspire others. They attract attention, investment, and opportunity. Thinking big forces you to raise your standards, your resources, and your execution. Ask yourself, what would this look like at 10x the scale? How can I dominate, not just participate? What would Elon Musk or Donald Trump do here? When you elevate your vision, you attract bigger clients, partners, and investors. Just like Trump turned a $500 million hotel deal into a $2 billion empire, you can scale faster by thinking beyond your limits. Lesson 4. Use the media like a weapon. Few business people in history have used the media as masterfully as Donald Trump. Long before social media existed, Trump knew that getting attention equals getting business. He constantly stayed in the public eye. Sometimes through controversy, sometimes through brilliance. But one thing was clear. He controlled the narrative. Trump understood the media's hunger for stories, drama, and sound bites. So he gave them plenty. Every interview, headline, and tweet served a purpose, reinforced the Trump brand. The takeaway? Entrepreneurs should never underestimate the power of visibility. If the market doesn't know you exist, it doesn't matter how good your product is. Mastering PR, social media, and strategic storytelling gives you a massive edge. Control your message, speak often, and never waste a media opportunity. In today's digital age, attention is currency. Lesson 5. Use debt as a lever, not a burden. Trump's use of debt is legendary and controversial. While most people fear debt, Trump used it to acquire billion-dollar properties and scale fast. He understood that debt can be a tool when used wisely. He once said, "I've used the laws of this country to do what's best for my businesses and for myself." When his businesses went into bankruptcy, Trump often restructured the debt, protected personal assets, and emerged stronger. It was strategic, not accidental. The key? He didn't use debt to buy liabilities. He used it to acquire cash-flowing assets, like hotels, casinos, and golf courses. Entrepreneurs must learn this lesson. Debt is not evil. Dumb debt is. Borrowing to invest in growth, inventory, or expansion is a smart move, if you have a plan. Avoid consumer debt, but embrace business debt with caution and skill. Understand how leverage works. A $1 million loan at 6% interest is risky unless it generates $1.5 million in profit. If it does, it's a genius move. Don't fear debt. Learn to master it. Lesson 6. Be a showman, sell the dream. Trump once said, "If you're going to be thinking anyway, you might as well think big, and look good doing it." He knew that success is part reality, part illusion. He built expectations, used drama, and made every business move look like a spectacle. People don't just want value, they want to feel something. They want the dream. That's why Trump didn't just sell condos, he sold a lifestyle of luxury and power. Entrepreneurs should package their offerings in a way that inspires. Add style, confidence, and bold energy to your sales pitch. Whether you're raising funds, closing deals, or marketing a product, don't just sell features, sell the dream. Create experiences that make your brand unforgettable. If Trump was launching your business, how would he do it? Probably with golden doors, red carpets, and press releases. Maybe you don't need all that, but you do need flair. Lesson 7. Learn to bounce back from failure. Donald Trump has declared business bankruptcy multiple times, but each time, he bounced back. Most people would quit or retreat, but Trump treated failure as temporary and strategic. He separated his personal brand from the business entity. When a company failed, Trump didn't take it as personal defeat. Instead, he used the bankruptcy process to renegotiate terms, protect his brand, and stage a comeback. This teaches a critical lesson: failure is not final unless you quit. Business is war. You will lose battles. A client will leave. A deal will collapse. But you must stay mentally resilient. Trump's mindset was this: it's not how you start, it's how you rebound. Your past does not define you. Use failures as feedback, adapt fast, and keep building forward. Many great entrepreneurs, like Elon Musk, Walt Disney, and Steve Jobs, faced huge failures. What separates winners is the ability to pivot, learn, and rebuild. Lesson 8. Own physical assets and real estate. Trump has always believed in the power of owning tangible assets, especially real estate. While many chased quick profits in stocks or startups, Trump built long-term wealth through high-end property investments. His logic is simple. Land is limited. Real estate appreciates over time. And you can leverage it for cash flow, loans, or prestige. Trump's name on buildings didn't just signal success, it was a wealth machine. Tenants paid rent. Banks gave him loans using property as collateral. Media gave him free PR. Entrepreneurs today often overlook the power of owning real assets. You don't need a skyscraper to benefit. Buying a commercial plot, investing in rental units, or acquiring farmland can provide stable income and capital growth. Trump understood that you can't scale if you're always renting. Ownership is control. Control is power. Lesson 9. Trust your gut, not just the experts. Trump often went against conventional advice. He trusted his instincts, whether in real estate deals, political strategy, or hiring decisions. Sometimes it worked brilliantly. Sometimes it backfired. But it showed a powerful truth: no one cares more about your business than you do. Experts, consultants, and advisors offer value, but they don't carry your vision. You must develop a strong inner compass and make bold decisions when it counts. Trump hired people he liked or trusted, not always those with the fanciest credentials. He believed in chemistry over CVs. Trust your gut. Validate with data, but don't be paralyzed by analysis. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it, even if the spreadsheet says otherwise. Gut instinct is often your subconscious processing years of experience and pattern recognition. Don't ignore it. Lesson 10. Create scarcity and exclusivity. Trump knew that exclusivity sells. From Trump Tower penthouses to Mar-a-Lago memberships, he created offerings that were luxurious, rare, and elite. People want what they can't have. They want access, status, and prestige. By creating limited edition products and exclusive experiences, Trump drove demand. The business lesson? Create scarcity. Make people feel lucky to buy from you. Don't offer unlimited discounts. Don't be accessible to everyone. Instead, make some products premium. Limit seats in your program. Introduce waitlists. This doesn't just drive up prices, it enhances your brand perception. Scarcity equals value. Exclusivity equals authority. Trump's properties weren't the cheapest. But they attracted high-paying clients because of how they were positioned: rare, elite, untouchable. Even if you run a small business, you can implement this. Offer VIP packages. Limit access. Raise your prices and offer less. People value what they invest in. Don't be afraid to make your brand desirable by making it less available. Lesson 11. Be polarizing, not bland. Trump has always been a polarizing figure. He's been both loved and hated by millions. But he's rarely ignored. In marketing, the worst thing is being forgettable. Trump knew this. His strong opinions, bold language, and over-the-top personality created endless media attention and loyalty from his base. Your business doesn't need to be controversial, but it must be distinct. Take a stand. Have a clear identity. Speak to your audience strongly, even if it repels others. Don't be beige. Be red hot. Many businesses try to appeal to everyone and end up appealing to no one. Trump's strategy? Appeal deeply to your tribe. Ignore the rest. Ask yourself, what do I believe that others don't? What am I willing to say boldly that others whisper? How can I be more me in my business? When people feel something about your brand, they remember it. Emotion drives loyalty. Lesson 12. Be obsessed with winning. Trump has always projected the image of a winner. In business, branding, or politics, he positioned himself as unstoppable. His speeches, books, and interviews constantly emphasized dominance, victory, and success. This wasn't just ego, it was psychological priming. He made people believe he would win, so they backed him. As an entrepreneur, you must develop a winning mindset. Expect success. Visualize victory. Talk confidently, even when the odds are tough. Winners attract winners. When your team, investors, and customers believe you're going places, they'll want to come along. Never play to survive. Play to dominate. Lesson 13. Simplify your message, repeat it relentlessly. Trump's communication style is simple, repetitive, and clear. Critics mocked it as childish. But it was effective. He understood that in business, clarity beats complexity. When you sell a product, explain a service, or pitch an idea, the goal is not to impress with big words, it's to make your message stick. McGaw. The wall. You're fired. These phrases became iconic because they were repeated over and over. As a business owner, your messaging should be just as clear and consistent. What's your main promise? Your unique edge? Your core values? Now say it again. And again. And again. Most marketers change their message too soon. Trump doubled down. Simplicity and repetition build trust and familiarity, two keys to getting sales. Don't try to be clever. Be clear. Lesson 14. Play offense, not defense. Trump rarely waits to be attacked. He strikes first. In business and politics, he goes on the offensive, setting the tone of every interaction. Many entrepreneurs play defense. They react to competitors. They wait for opportunities. They follow instead of lead. Trump teaches the opposite. Take initiative. Control the frame. Lead the conversation. He often uses aggressive tactics to gain the upper hand, sometimes controversial, sometimes strategic, but always proactive. In your business, launch before you're ready. Set trends instead of following them. Propose partnerships instead of waiting to be approached. Raise your prices instead of reacting to competitors. Leaders act. Followers react. Lesson 15. Monetize your personality. Trump turned his personality into a profit center. He was loud, confident, and sometimes outrageous, but it worked. From reality TV to licensing deals, he made millions just from being Trump. Your personality is your superpower. In today's creator economy, people don't just buy products, they buy you. Are you funny? Be the funny expert. Are you serious and intense? Own it. Are you street smart and unpolished? That's your brand. Don't hide your quirks. Monetize them. Whether you're a coach, consultant, YouTuber, or builder, lean into your voice. Create videos. Host a podcast. Write a newsletter. Let people connect with the real you. The most magnetic brands aren't the most polished, they're the most human. Lesson 16. Create multiple income streams. Trump didn't stop with real estate. He expanded into golf courses, branding, licensing, TV, merchandise, even wine. Why? Because diversification is protection and power. If one income stream slowed down, another picked up the slack. When the hotel industry was slow, TV made him money. When politics surged, speaking fees and book sales skyrocketed. Entrepreneurs must think beyond one stream. Create multiple revenue sources tied to your brand. A product plus service bundle, info products plus affiliate marketing, real estate plus digital courses. Having multiple income sources gives you freedom and stability. Trump did it. You can too. Lesson 17. Dominate the first impression. Trump understood the power of first impressions. From Trump Tower's lavish lobby to his dramatic stage entrances, he knew how to make people say wow. Your brand's first impression is everything. Website. Business card. Storefront. Your LinkedIn profile. Trump's philosophy? If they remember you, they'll buy from you. Ask yourself. 1. Does your brand's first impression reflect quality and confidence? 2. Is your onboarding process unforgettable? 3. Are you wowing clients at hello? In a world full of noise, the first 10 seconds can make or break the deal. Lesson 18. Be the face of your business. Trump never hides behind the curtain. He is always front and center, speaking, negotiating, selling. He is the face of the brand, and it works. Why? Because people trust faces more than logos. When you put yourself out there, you build emotional connections. This doesn't mean you need to be famous. But you do need visibility. Do Facebook Lives. Show up at events. Post content with your insights. Speak on podcasts. Host workshops. Trump built trust and controversy because he was always seen and heard. People buy from those they know, like, and trust. Be seen. Be heard. Be bold. Lesson 19. Loyalty is everything. In business and politics, Trump places extreme value on loyalty. He rewards those who back him, and punish those who don't. Whether or not you agree with the approach, the principle is clear. Build loyalty. With your customers, clients, and team, foster deep relationships. Reward longtime clients with bonuses. Recognize loyal staff. Surprise repeat customers. Loyalty compounds. A loyal audience will defend you, buy from you, refer others, and stand by you in tough times. Trump doesn't always choose the best. He chooses the most loyal, and creates a culture where people know, if you ride with him, he rides with you. Lesson 20. Believe in yourself loudly. Finally, Trump teaches the ultimate entrepreneurial lesson. Unshakable self-belief. Whether he was $1 billion in debt or running for president, he believed he could win. And that belief was contagious. Entrepreneurship is lonely. You'll face criticism, self-doubt, and rejection. What separates the greats is the refusal to doubt their mission. Trump was mocked, sued, attacked, and hated, but he kept showing up. He taught us if you believe in your dream loudly enough, long enough, people will eventually believe too. You must be your biggest fan. Your first investor. Your loudest ambassador. The market believes what you show them. In conclusion, from towers to TV, deals to debates, Donald Trump shows us how powerful business becomes when built with boldness, belief, and branding. You don't need to agree with everything he does, but you can't deny the strategy behind his success. Like, comment, and subscribe for more business breakdowns that help you grow your empire. Comment below. Which Trump lesson will you implement in your business this week? Thank you and see you in our next video.